So I'm here with Jessica Manalo, Team Kelsea, resident of Las Vegas, amazing musician. First off, right off the bat, Unholy, amazing performance. How long did it take for you to actually shape and craft your version of that song? Because it just seems so layered.
So the crazy part is I have been singing that song for a while now. But when that ended up being my song, I was like, shoot, I need to change it. Like I need to do something different. So it honestly took me a lot of hours just to try to like make it different. The picking pattern, I wanted to make it a little more sultry, a little more R&B in a sense, a little more pizzazz. What's the word?
Yeah.
So I wanted to make it different. So it took hours and some days to like make tweaks here and there and to come up with different vocal things. And I know it wasn't like riffing, but I wanted to make it powerful. I wanted to be kind of a statement take.
After watching Unholy, went through a bunch of your socials, saw a bunch of your performances. I think there's one where you hashtag neo soul. Do you love that genre as well as much as I do? Because it said in your bio that you jazz trumpet when you were 13, I think, and then you're also a guitarist. But how important was that kind of neo soul genre important for you growing up?
That is I think what I love the most in music. It's like it speaks to me the most. Like neo soul, anything to deal with kind of like that R&B vibe and any mixed like if I can make how do I word this? If I play any genre, I put soul into it. But neo soul is very heavily influenced in my style. The trumpet definitely when I started, sorry, my dog's going crazy.
No worries.
When I started playing trumpet, that's when I started getting into Amy Winehouse and then Erykah Badu and like even the internet, like more R&B stuff. I don't know if you know the internet, but they're a good influence on me too. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, Neo Soul definitely heavily influenced. TLC, I was gonna say it, TLC.
Yeah, that whole era, Bilal, D'Angelo, Lauryn Hill, all that jazz stuff that goes into soul and R&B. It's an amazing mix. But is that what you wanted to be when you're in your journey as an artist? Sort of not being in one lane, but just mix all of those passions and influences you wanted to, and then craft music kind of towards your own take. Is that a big passion of yours?
Yeah, it took me a very long time to figure out exactly where to put myself in, genre-wise, because I love other things. Like I listen to a lot of Paramore, I listen to a lot of Adele and kind of all genres, even like heavy rock. I listen to Kings of Leon. So it's like if I mix everything together, the one thing everyone tells me is you got a lot of soul. You got a lot of soul. It doesn't matter what genre I sing. So I feel like the people told me what my genre was without me knowing, if that makes any sense.
Makes a ton of sense. Yeah. So right now, as of this interview, we've seen your blinds. You've done a great job. And I'm not going to tell you what can we expect, but I want to ask you, being part of Team Kelsey and being part of The Voice in general, what is the most tangible lesson you learned from your experience on The Voice?
The most tangible lesson I feel like I've learned is no matter how long it takes, if you keep going, it'll happen. Because this is a stepping stone of so many years of just singing just since I was 13. I'm gonna be 32. So it's just, this moment took years and years and years. And a lot of times I wanted to give up. A lot of the times I wanted to quit music. Um, but that's like the big takeaway for me is just never quit. Just never quit.
What's the key to never quitting? Because along the way, Jessica, I'm sure you've met a lot of artists who are just so talented and just the battle, they can't move forward. Or maybe it's just a family situation. Maybe life takes over, but what has kept you going? Whereas a lot of people don't keep going and it doesn't matter how talented they are, they will stop. Do you notice the difference?
I do. I think it's a lot of your mentality and how you perceive things. And I really believe that if there's a will, there's a way, no matter how different every circumstance is. I very much believe that if there's a will, there's a way. Like if you want it that bad, you can make it happen. Um, like I don't know if I can mention this, but the last time I was there in LA, it was in 2020 for season 19, and I didn't get as far as I would have liked. So I didn't get my blind audition that time, is what I'm saying. I was sent home early. So that in 2020, I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it again. I'll never do it again. I was so upset. And then at the time I was 26, but now this time I was 30 and I was like, let's do it. Let's just do another audition, like for fun, whatever. And then it just came back to me like over and over, and I was like, maybe this is it. Like maybe my brain was playing tricks on me. Like it just takes time and it takes
Yeah.
your mental state to kind of change.
Yeah, during your lifetime, I got to ask this question because a lot of Filipinos, the first question we ask each other is, have you been back? Right? Even if you grew up in the States like I've done, that people always, have you been back and what has that been experience been like? So my question is, have you had time in your busy schedule over your lifetime to go back and what are usually those experiences if you've gone back?
I have never left the country. I've never left America. I
That's
have yet to like just I have my passport ready. I just have never gone. I plan to go to the Philippines very soon. I want to do a little boat. I want to go on a tour on all the islands.
yeah.
Oh, what's that place called? My mom just went a couple years ago. I forgot the
Pampanga? Wait, I'm sorry.
you know,
That's the one with the waterfalls. That's a Pampanga waterfalls, I believe. But
that are just very close to each other.
yeah.
Forgot, but I want to go there very bad. I want to see where, my family came from and my roots and the food.
Yeah, the food's amazing. What's it? Okay, double question. What's it like seeing Unholy, your rendition on the voice channel, just views wise pop off? That must be amazing. And seeing all the comments, all the great comments. And then the second part of it is, as you know, you and I are Filipino Americans, right? What's it like to have the support and growing support of the Filipino community? Because we support each other. And I'm sure you've always known that. So,
The the response has been like overwhelming. Honestly, I've never had my phone pop off this much. Just zzz, 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 like nonstop. So it's been crazy just to see like that's me on this phone that everyone's watching. It has like I think the one on Facebook has over 2 million views at something like that. I'm like, what is going on? Like I'm over here the past 10 years like struggling for like 100 views on this one or what. It's just it's a wild experience. It's weird in a good way. I'm just thankful. The Filipino community is also very much full support and I love it. It's actually really cute to see.
was it really a little bit? Were you nervous because it shows your close relationship with your mother, and then you also did that personal thing about the 2 year situation when you guys didn't speak? That must have been hard to watch, or maybe I'm wrong about that because was it okay to show that vulnerable side of yourself? Because that really hit me too. I'm sure it hit so many people as well.
I think the minute this time I was like ready to show that side and like it's real, it's not, we're not like putting on a stuff for show. It's like, it's something that really happened. And I'm not scared to be vulnerable, really. Oh no,
Oh, no worries.
Apple was calling.
Okay.
So what I was saying was I'm not scared to be vulnerable anymore. I think the more real you are, the more that it will relate to other people and have a message to share and inspire people in some way or form, some shape or form, whatever word I'm trying to say. Brain is not moving. But yeah, that's what I meant. So
Yeah. So Oh, in my life, I've been to Vegas, Las Vegas, a bunch of times, maybe mainly in my youth. For people who are not in the know, what are the things that you find appealing being a resident of Las Vegas that people like me are clueless about? What nuance about Las Vegas are tourists like me not getting?
What are tourists like you not getting? Uh,
Yeah.
oh, like in their own,
Yeah, like for people who live in Las Vegas, they see it as their home.
yeah.
What are we not seeing when we're there for a weekend or several days that people who know the community know, but we don't in
Um,
general?
I feel like a lot of tourists, they go to the strip mainly, and you get like your Cirque du Soleil, you get your Michael Jackson, the Beatles tribute show, like the kind of like the buzz shows, but you're not really seeing the more creative, the artistic singer-songwriter crowd that where I spent most of my music career. I spent a lot of it in downtown Las Vegas. That's where it started, was like the open mic scene is very big in Las Vegas. The support downtown is crazy. Like that's where it is for me, not the strip. So I feel like tourists don't see that side of Las Vegas because we're so known for big entertainment and the crazy shows and the lights and the fire and juggling and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think it's a gem when you go downtown. You just gonna if you had a couple days down here, you definitely go downtown.
Okay, cool. And final couple questions is on your IG, you tagged, I think I'm gonna do this wrong. Breed Love Guitar. Is
Yeah.
that, can you tell our listeners about that and what makes that special for you, if it makes it special? So I just saw that on your profile as part of being a
Um,
guitarist as well.
Breedlove guitar. So I lived in Portland for a couple years back in 2020. I only lived there for 2, 3 years, and my time in Portland, I noticed a lot of people were playing Breedlove guitars there, and I was wondering like, what's so cool about Breedlove? And I saw that Breedlove was from Bend, Oregon, and so all the local singers there played Breedlove, and I got my guitar, and I I think it's my favorite brand of guitars, and I am sponsored by them. And I didn't think I would ever be sponsored by any guitar brand, but the fact that Breedlove was one of them, I was like, what? You want me to be part of your brand? Pretty cool.
That is awesome. And final question, and I think you alluded to this earlier in the interview, is when people ask you or DM you or whatnot, message you for advice on how to make it to The Voice, what kind of insight or advice would you have for people who really want to get on the show or try to get on?
I think the biggest thing is for people to be themselves. Um, I feel like a lot of like social media, and when you get caught up in trying to shape yourself, like you get away from yourself. So I think stay true to who you are as an artist, keep going, don't quit again, but like authentically be yourself is like my biggest thing. Because that's what makes you unique. Like without sounding corny, that is what makes you unique is yourself.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much for your time. Good luck on your journey on The Voice. Finally, where can our listeners, watchers follow your music? What's the best place for people to go to?
I do have Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. I have, or you could just follow jessicamanalo.com. Everything is linked on that page.
Great. Jessica, thanks again so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
me.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. For more movie and television reviews and interviews, please subscribe to my Deepest Dream channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for your support. Take care. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. For more movie and television reviews